The question we are going to address today is by Jack, who's been a member of the community for about 6 months or so now. Jack's always been a skeptic but open-minded, and I applaud that. We all should question and research until we find the answers that we are seeking. As a predicate, you should know that it is highly likely that there is no one person who knows everything that is happening, not even Donald Trump. We know that there are numerous agencies and entities involved in this operation, both on and off of our planet. Each entity has their own expertise and their own job in this war. We also know that a critical component to such an operation is teamwork to accomplish the goal. The process of segmenting information so that no single individual has the entire picture is often referred to as compartmentalization. This approach is widely used in fields such as intelligence, cybersecurity, and project management to enhance security, maintain confidentiality, and manage risks. Intel is divided into smaller, independent segments. Each segment is meaningful only when it is combined with others. Certain individuals or teams are granted access only to the specific segment of information they need to perform their roles. By ensuring that no single person or entity has the full picture, compartmentalization reduces the risk of unauthorized disclosure and minimizes damage if a segment is compromised. Lastly, this is a war, a game of strategy. It has been specifically referred to as a game of 5-dimensional chess. I think that's a bit of hyperbole, but it does convey what is happening. High-stakes strategic moves are occurring. So every move that the White Hats make is based on the last move of the Black Hats. I'm sure that predictions of the deep state moves have been made, but we truly don't know what they are going to do until they do it. And we don't know what our response will be until we know their move and have time to consider our options. Nobody has all the answers. And if they say they do, I'd run because they aren't being honest, in my opinion. So, it's my understanding that the Federation doesn't necessarily know everything the Alliance is going to do, and Naval Intelligence or the Air Force will not know Alliance operations. So I chose this question so that you can understand there is a group or team that is calling the shots in this war for our freedom. And not all members are human, but it is okay because the ones that are guiding us are much more evolved than us energetically, in technology and in spirit. Donald Trump will never have the power to be the tyrant that the media portrays. He both serves and answers to much higher levels of influence. He does have qualities that make him quite good at influencing world leaders, and for that reason, I believe that he will serve very wisely. It's not Trump. He is a man and a figurehead in this war. There has always been a lot of misinformation going around about him, and I suspect that there have been circles stating that he has used MedBeds. So keeping that in mind, here's today's Q&A. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. And if you would like to contribute to the channel, I make small commissions when you shop, or you can leave a super thanks under the 3 dots below the video. The question comes from @JackWill3578 and is as follows.
If MedBeds are real, did Trump get to use one yet? Ask your resources and tell us the truth. We deserve the truth more and more.
Jack is 100% correct. We do deserve the truth, but I hope that you can now understand that there is nobody that knows the truth about everything going on. Having said that, my answer to Jack is as follows. Good question. This question is not one that I can ask my friend because he is not associated with the Alliance. What I can tell you is what has been circulated. I've heard this twice from 2 different sources, but I can't vouch for either to be true. The people that said it allegedly have military sources. So a couple years back, truthers were saying that there were numerous assassination attempts on Trump. At the time, it was 16 attempts, but that number would be higher now with the disclosed ones. I tend to believe this because first, I know how badly the deep state wants Trump gone. Secondly, I remember one of those attempts that was brushed under the rug at the time. Do you remember when Mar-a-Lago had someone fire into the building? It was after 2020, and the media tried to hide it, saying that the family wasn't there at the time. I also remember something about the attack coming from the Atlantic Ocean where the home sits. Anyway, the reason I say this is that the narrative that came out at one point is that one of those 16 assassination attempts was successful and his life did cease. The report goes that he was immediately taken to NORAD to a medbed and revived. We were told that a medbed can revive a person within 48 hours of death in many cases. I have never heard that Trump uses medbeds regularly. I would be highly surprised, and I would say that's misinformation if anybody is alleging such a thing. Heck, if that were the case, Melania wouldn't have had surgery a few years back and Trump would look much younger and thinner. So to summarize, he may have been brought to a medbed once to save his life, but it has not reported that he was not taken there for any sort of rejuvenation or disease healing. It is important to understand that Trump is a pivotal figure in the plan of the Earth Alliance at this point. I'm sure that they could still continue without him, but it would take establishing a whole new Trump figure for the world to get behind. The Alliance has put a lot of time into Trump, and he has played a crucial part in the plan to this point. So, it would definitely be easier if the plan is completed by Trump. He has established relationships and has shown his dedication to the cause. I really pray that Trump survives to see the fruit of his dedication and work, and that he has many healthy years to recuperate and enjoy his family. I don't know another person that could have unnecessarily endured what he has since 2015. I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't another figurehead waiting in the wings. Who knows, perhaps Musk? I have my own thoughts about that, so we'll see, but at this point that's the best that I can tell you, Jack. Till next time, I'm gonna leave you with a thought. A lie has speed, but truth has endurance. All things will be revealed, but we've got to get through the lies. As Elvis Presley said, truth is like the sun. You can shut it out for a time, but it ain't going away.